Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Sonia, and this is where I share my diecast cars, mainly Hot Wheels. And if you're not new, then welcome back. So today, if I have look like my eyes are looking kind of wonky, it's because the pollen, and I've been cutting grass, and I got to go cut the rest of the grass, which is the reason why I have this on. I got my sweat gear on so I can sweat out some cortisol because I need it. So today, I ordered cars from Walmart.com. And this was a listing that was just on their website for random cars. And I think they were on sale, or like there was a rollback. So they weren't $1.18. They were like, I forgot about that part. I think they were like 90 cents or something, like 95, 97 cents like they used to be. So I said, you know what? This might make a good video. So here we go. Let me see if I can point this down just a little. So I am a Walmart Plus member, which means I get free shipping no matter how much money I spend. And I can use Scan and Go in the store. So if you all aren't familiar with Scan and Go, it's where you scan as you go, and then once you're ready to check out, you just walk up to the checkout in the app. You have to have the app, and you scan the QR code that's on the register. I'm sure you've seen those. And you go through self-checkout, and it'll come up, and then it makes you say that you have X amount of items in your basket, and then you already have your payment set up in the app, like your debit or credit card or whatever, and you just make sure that payment method, you tap on that, and then you just complete the transaction, and it comes up with a digital receipt, which a lot of Walmart employees don't even know it exists. But I did find that one time one of the employees in the self-checkout, walked up to me and was like, "Are you so-and-so? Is your name so-and-so, so-and-so?" So I think what they do is they send a notification to the handheld that the employee has and says, so-and-so has just completed a checkout. I don't know what it says. I just, I was like, how do you know my name? And I don't think it's always been that way, because I've been a member for like a couple of years now. I was like when it first rolled out, and there were some people that were like totally clueless about this. So here's the this is how they packed them in this big old box. I think I only got like 10 of them. And not surprising, but the cards are in good shape. It's not like they grabbed some of their stuff off the pegs that's like totally torn up. So, and track manga. That's not too bad. I actually don't have this one. I do have like 2 or 3 other track mangas. And this is not decaf in here. I'm getting caffeinated so I can get out here and cut this damn grass. I have some really cute cat mugs too. One of these days I'm going to start showing them to you. One of these days I might sign up for coffee, where somebody can give you $1 or $2 and buy you a coffee. I don't know if that's something that I don't think you have to be monetized for that, because it's like a separate service. So the power panel, I think there's one out, but it's not. Hold on, let me turn this off. Yeah, it's a little bit better. Actually, it's not. The power panel, I think, isn't it like a blue shade or something that's out? I don't know which one's worse. I have it somewhere, but that's not something I normally buy. Clip rod. I don't have this color. I do have one that I've never actually used. This looks like, I can't tell if it's in case or a case from last year, because I really don't remember any of these cars. I don't know. And here's the Baja Bison. What is that? 15? No, T5. The Baja Bison T5. I scooched over a little. I didn't realize that was in the frame. I scooched over a little bit, trying to get more of the light from the window back here. And, you know, I haven't bought any of these. I don't know. This is new for 2023. I don't remember seeing it. But you know how that goes with me. The El Segundo Coupe, which, you know, C-case, I believe. So that's not too bad. Roland Solo. I think I did buy one of these last year. Yeah, 2023. This looks like in case. I did buy a couple of these last year because I was going to do like a thing, Roland Solo, like I'm finally single. I'm rolling solo. Actually, it would be more so that I'm finally alone. I'm not technically single. Not yet. The Audi RS e-tron GT, the gray version. You know, this is interesting about this car because I know it's an e-car. But the thing, you know, they keep doing these recolors. Because I think, is it a black one that's out now? I can't remember. But it's like they keep, I never see people posting pictures of this car. Never. But they keep rolling out these recolors, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something. Head gasket. I have not bought one of these. I'm not a big fan of these types of, and don't get me wrong, sometimes I do buy fantasy cars, but not like this. Not unless I feel like it's something really cute. I have bought those freaking donut cars just because. The Turbine Sublime. I might have one of these laying around somewhere because it's part of the HW55 race team. And I have a whole stack of these race team vehicles that I was going to make a post about, you know, lay them out in like a format that looked really striking, and I just haven't done it. They've been stacked up in there for a while. And the Proton Saga. So I'm really surprised to see this as well, even though there's plenty of them on the pegs, but that was in there. So that's it. You know, I only ordered so many because I don't need a bunch of bad casting. But since we're only at 8 minutes, I was going to show you. Hold on. Oh, it's okay. So I'm sure you've seen it. I've seen some pictures of it, but not many. But I just wanted to brag that I finally completed this set. Of course, I had to go to eBay. And I think with the shipping, it ended up costing me like $10. But I'm really digging the series. I wish that they would do like a version 2 of the series. Yeah, full package. You know, I won't be hating on folks that use reuse Walmart bags. They're trying. I mean, you know, it's one way of doing it. The wagon series. The Datsun Bluebird. The elusive Datsun Bluebird. I knew I would never find it. I was lucky enough to find, because I've shown you guys the 66 GTO, which is fabulous. But at first, the only ones I found were these two. And then eventually I found these two. And now the Volvo is like a peg warmer. There's so many of them at my Walmart. And you know, I think in a lot of places, this puppy never even hit the store. I think it was just, anyway. So yay, I completed the set. Very happy about that. I would like to open it, but I don't think I will. Also, I did get a car in the mail today, an RLC car. And I'm not sure because, there's so much that keeps coming out. Oh, and don't forget you need to do your Dollar General if you do the mail-ins. Because this week, and I happened to go into a Dollar General looking for something totally different. Of course, I'm going to check Hot Wheels while I'm in there, right? And they were doing a BOGO. And I don't typically look at their ads. But buy one, get one free on Hot Wheels. And this is while they're in the middle of a promotion. I just don't get that. I was like, why are you doing that? Because people come in and they're going to need to buy cars and you're not going to have any. Why not let the promotion, the mail-in, sell the cars versus you doing a BOGO? Because more than likely people like me aren't ever going to really be able to take advantage of the BOGO. I got a few cars, but most of it was stuff that I already had because I bought for the mail-in. So let's see what came. This is probably going to be a short one. And I'm wearing this hat because I have pollen in my hair. Yeah, I had to take a shower once I got off that lawnmower, but I didn't, for me to completely wash my hair, it's a thing, right? It's a whole thing. And I didn't put this microphone on a charger either, and I'm hoping this puppy is going to last. I was looking at different microphones. God, even the ones they're just really expensive. They're like over $100. I'm like, do I really want to? I don't know. This is a different box from Mattel. Usually they're the other ones. Maybe they've had some complaints about that single strip of tape put on it. All you get. So these boxes are actually like, like self-adhesive envelopes. Which I don't really like these because you can't just, because it's perforated. So get your finger on the tab and rip it off. So, but that makes it harder to reuse the box. Oh, I should have known it was this one. You know what? And maybe because this has been something that's been planned, or no, because we voted on this last year. I don't know. But here is yet another Cowabug. So it's here. I feel like of course, that this is the RLC membership card for the car for the year. And typically what happens is they have this selections process. And if you get on the website, you can vote on the type of vehicle, the color, and some other things that you can vote on. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize there was such a glare. Oh, let me take it out. Yeah, and it says, which 2024 club car. Not excited about this at all because but I bought it because I already have the blue one, which is pretty nice. I'm not a bug fan, but pretty nice. And of course, the pink one, it had like the surfboard and all this extra stuff on it. I mean, it was pretty rad. And this one is very, very plain to me. But, so now I have the, pink, the blue, pink, and green. And I did take the pink one out. It's still mounted on, it's one of those where it's mounted. The blue one, I think, was as well. But I can't remember if I took it off or not and did separate pictures of it. And this one, there's a good chance I'll take it out. And it also comes with this patch. You probably saw pictures of it on the website, RLC 24. I don't know. And this pen, Hot Wheels, Mattel Hot Wheels. And it's got a picture of you see it, the cowabug in there. I mean, I don't know. I have some patches from some of the other RLC cars, and I might get crazy because I have a mechanics. Maybe I'm not doing my rules correctly here. You're supposed to have that much space. Anyway, I have like a mechanics jumpsuit that's red. One of these days, I was gonna do some embroidered like patches and then just embroider and little carves and stuff on it and wear it. And because my long range plan for the channel is to actually go out to some car events, and they did have, believe it or not, a bug event at a local brewery Saturday. But of course, I was cutting the freaking grass because I had to have some help with getting the lawnmower, changing the filter and all that. Because, at this point in time in the game, you're not going to, you take that sucker in to get it serviced, who knows when you're going to get it back. Meanwhile, back at the ranch. So, but yeah, there was a local brewery that actually had a bug event. And I saw some of the, like they went live on Facebook and they had some cute bugs there. So, and apparently they've had it before. I just, wasn't following the page at that point. So anyway, my long range plan is to actually go out to some live car events because, that's something that I've always enjoyed. And growing up, my dad had a 57 Chevy, and I actually drove a 67 hardtop Mustang when I was in high school. That's what I used to drive to school. We didn't live far from, like maybe a mile or two, but that's what my brother and I drove to school when we were in high school. And it was candy apple red. It was an automatic. He also had a 65 that was like a 5-speed, but it was kind of finicky, so we weren't really allowed to drive that one. And then he had another project car. So, my parents used to go to a lot of car shows, and sometimes, I would go with them. So that's something I grew up with and I've always enjoyed. And I would like, and there's a lot of them around here. I mean, a lot of them, even in just where I am south of the airport, there's still like little meetups and things like that. And of course, there's a Coffee and Octane, or one of those, Cars and Coffee. There's one that's like up towards North Atlanta. That's like it's supposed to be like one of the biggest ones, is what somebody told me. But I don't know that I would go up there because it starts at like 9:00, and to get up there would be, probably like a 40-minute drive. And I don't know if I want to do that. And actually, I'm not sure if I'm even going to go to the Hot Wheels convention in Atlanta, even though I bought a ticket, because I don't know. I have a personal situation where I did that show. When I set up my booth, I did the craft show, the creative market. And, my whereabouts are of interest. So, but I tell you, the room shopping is something else. And I hate to miss that. But, I'm not sure if I'm in the headspace to go because it's a big convention. And I was going to give a ticket away, and it didn't quite work out because they were like, oh, we have to have a name. And the way that communication went down kind of took the wind out of my sails a little bit. And nothing against them. It's just, I understand completely why, because they got to have some stuff. And I wasn't thinking about that at that point. But it was just kind of like, And just, it's a drive up there. And there's a lot of people, and there's not many of us. And specifically, I might be wrong, but when I went the last time, a few years ago when it was here, of course I went with my husband, and actually that slipped out. I'm going to have to edit that. And it's not, I don't want to go there because I don't want to, I'll have to read hold on. Okay. I'm not sure that I want to go alone, because more than likely there's a pretty good chance that I will be the only one walking around by myself like that. And I'm not sure if I'm ready to deal with the scrutiny. I just don't think I am, because, scrutiny here and scrutiny there, and I just don't want to deal with it right now. I'm not really in the headspace. I got freaking grass to cut. And I just, anyway. So that's it. Like and subscribe. I don't have any little overlays with cool music or any of that for this video, but I do plan on doing some grass cutting. I bought one of the, it's in a bag somewhere, the grass chopper. I would have probably bought it anyway, because I do think those kind of fantasy cars are pretty cute sometimes. So I got one of those. So I'm going to do some grass cutting videos. It's a 0 turn, which is nice, because number one, it goes fast, because when you have 3 acres to cut, you got to have something that's going to go fast. Otherwise, you'll be out there all week cutting grass. And I don't, because it's propelled like this, I don't have to wear my brace to help me raise my foot up and down. So that's pretty nice. And, I'll just go out there and sweat. So at any rate, we are at 21 minutes, and thanks for watching. I appreciate your support. I believe watch hours are like around 1380, and subscribers are like 580. And I just hope that it just, keeps growing. And now that I'm past the craft show and I'm on my way with the grass, I've got some ideas for some videos that I can't wait to share with you. So enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you soon.